What's up, guys? Melbourne NFT here. Today, we need to talk about the latest CLM update because honestly, while this patch may look smaller compared to the Hall of Blood update, I think it could be much more important than many players realize. We're getting a brand new guild boss, new rewards, some quality of life improvements, and at the same time, we're getting closer and closer to some major ecosystem changes involving Schultz X and Cross D. And honestly, I think many players are focused on the new content, but the bigger story might actually be what happens after Season 3 ends. So without further ado, let's get started. First, let's talk about the biggest addition in this update, the new guild boss called Prison Shackles Kelberus. With the June 4th update, players can now challenge a powerful boss together with their guild members and earn rewards based on contribution rankings. Now personally, I think this is a really good direction for CLM. For a long time, most progression has been focused on individual content like field bosses, rift bosses, Tower of Sage, dungeons, and Schultz ranking. But now we're finally getting content that encourages guilds to work together. And honestly, I think active guilds are going to benefit a lot from this system. Now let's talk about how this guild boss actually works. Before anything else, there is one important requirement that many players might overlook. Your guild needs to be at least guild level before you can participate in the guild boss content. So if your guild is still new or not fully developed yet, this might be a good time to start preparing. Each guild can open the guild boss up to 3 times per week, making it one of the most valuable weekly activities currently available. Only guild members with the rank of Duke or higher can open the guild boss. Once opened, guild members can join the challenge through the guild boss menu. The guild boss can only be opened between 6 p.m. and 12 a.m. UTC+8. So guild coordination is definitely going to matter. And don't forget that the weekly reset happens every Monday, so you'll want to make sure your guild uses all available entries before the reset arrives. Honestly, I think this is where active guilds will start separating themselves from casual guilds. The more organized your guild is, the more rewards your members can consistently earn every week. Now let's talk about rewards. After defeating Prison Shackles Kelberus, players receive guild boss reward boxes based on their contribution ranking. The top contributors can earn up to 10 reward boxes per run, while lower ranks still receive multiple reward boxes for participating. So even if you're not one of the strongest players in your guild, contributing still matters. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this is only the beginning. Usually, when CLM introduces a new system, it's just the first step. Today, it's a guild boss. Tomorrow, it could be guild rankings, guild seasons, guild exclusive events, or maybe even guild-related tokenomics in the future. Nothing has been announced yet, but this definitely feels like the foundation for something bigger. Now let's shift over to the tokenomic side of things. Because while everyone is looking at Kelberus, I'm personally paying close attention to what's happening with Schultz X and the upcoming Cross D changes. As many of you already know, we're getting closer to the end of Season 3, and that's important because this is currently the final season with the full 10 million Schultz crystal allocation. Right now, players are grinding harder than ever. Field bosses, rifts, Tower of Sage, dungeons, Dimensional Rift Conquest, Schultz Pass missions. Everything is becoming more competitive because many players believe future reward allocations could change. Now, nothing has been officially confirmed yet, but I think it's fair to say that many players are treating this season differently compared to previous seasons. One thing we do know is that the cross ecosystem is changing. The transition toward Cross D is getting closer, and honestly, I think this could become one of the biggest changes we've seen so far. Many players are currently asking the same questions. Will Schultz X become more valuable? Will Season 4 still have Schultz crystal rewards? Will the allocation be reduced? Will staking opportunities become more attractive under the new Cross D system? At this point, nobody knows for sure, And that's exactly why so many players are paying attention right now. Another thing worth mentioning is the trading fee adjustment that many players have been waiting for. If trading fees become significantly lower, we could see more trading activity throughout the ecosystem. Now, more trading volume doesn't automatically mean higher prices, but it does mean more participation. And participation is one of the most important factors for any blockchain gaming ecosystem. The healthier the ecosystem becomes, the more opportunities players may have moving forward. As for the rest of the patch, we also received several quality of life improvements. The Schultz Pass interface has been improved. UI resolution support has been updated. Several PC client issues were fixed, and the bingo reset crash issue has also been resolved. Nothing revolutionary here, but stability improvements are always welcome. So overall, I think this patch is less about massive content and more about preparation. We're getting a new guild boss. We're seeing more focus on guild activities. And we're getting closer to some potentially major changes involving Schultz X and Cross D. The real question now is what happens after Season 3. Do you think Season 4 will still have Schultz Crystal rewards? Do you think the allocation will be reduced? And are you currently preparing for the Cross D update? Let me know what you think down in the comments below because honestly, I think the next few weeks could be some of the most important weeks we've seen so far for CLM. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other CLM players. This has been Melbourne NFT, and I'll see you guys in the next Seal adventure.